Welcome back to Celebrity Radio. It's Alex Belfield talking to some of the world's biggest stars and some of my favourite people. And we've got two for you today. Vincent and Flavia are the stars of Strictly that have taken the world of theatre by storm. Their two last productions were Sellout. They've just finished a 33-week sellout tour across the UK, and now they're back in the West End at the Phoenix Theatre through December 3rd with The Last Tango. And I'm delighted to say they join us here today. How are you both?
Very well, thank you.
Well, fine, thank you.
Is it marvellous being delicious? Because I'm a deeply unattractive man, and I look at you two. What a blessing.
I know, it's not easy, but I love it, yeah, every day.
Oh, dear.
If you could see my face now, Flavia, it's so disgusting, and there you two are. The epitome of what you do really is about making it sensual and sexy, and you do that effortlessly. I guess that's something you're born with. I can't do it.
It's probably called talent.
I haven't got any of that either.
Yeah, it's something that we love since early age, I suppose. It's what we do. It's the only thing I could do. I mean, I either do this or become a gigolo. It's one or the other. But I think I've got a longer career by doing what I do now.
What's it like for you two now? Because, I mean, we're all in our mid-30s, and for me, I've never felt more comfortable at what I do or where I am in my life. It seems like your 20s are so angst-ridden trying to prove who you are. I mean, you two have really made it. To have your own West End show is such a thrill.
Absolutely, yeah. I think we're very lucky, privileged to have had this amazing opportunity offered to us, really. Without intentionally ever wanting to be on stage. It was never something that we, set out to do 21 years ago when we started in any way, shape or form. But it's kind of just, come to us. And I think most things that we've done have just literally been placed in front of us. And this was one of them. And, we look back and think, who would have thought that we would be touring and performing in the West End for, the last 6 years. It's amazing. And it was a big risk for us because it wasn't a world that we knew a lot about, and it's a very different world. But we fell in love with it when we first did Midnight Tango, and couldn't believe that the show was so well received by the audiences. And here we are 6 years later, 3 shows down. Amazing.
What fascinates me is how some people can go on Strictly and they're unnoticed. They can be on since it launched and nobody knows their name. You two immediately seem to catch the public eye. Is there a reason for that? Was there anything you intentionally did?
No, not at all. I mean, we were completely sort of oblivious to, I guess, the number of people that were watching, or how we had no idea how people would react. We literally just went on and we worked hard, and we choreographed in the short time that we had on that show to the best of our ability, and we just danced and performed. I think we were lucky that we were a well-established dance partnership together, so it was very easy for us to put routines together in a short space of time. And we were given a lot of opportunities to perform with the live music acts, and we did a lot of solo performances on there as well, with our own music. And that's all we did really. We just went on and did our dance routines, and that's what we're still doing now, really.
What I love about people like you both is that the more talented you are, the more disciplined you have to be. And I guess to be where you are now, you had to give up something in your childhood. Did you always love it, or was there a period where you thought, I don't know whether I can do this step again?
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
there were many moments like that. Luckily, I'm saying luckily because, my parents, they were there for me, and they're the ones that, direct me to do the right thing. I think if it wasn't for them, I probably would have chose a different career. So I have to thank them a lot, because obviously they saw, the talent in me. They saw I was, successful, winning competitions and so on. So they kept me on the right track. Thank goodness. I don't know what I would be right now otherwise.
Interesting, isn't it? How destiny seems to control all of that stuff.
Yeah. But even now, I mean, I perform on stage at times, and I realise, how the hell did I get on, being here in England, performing on stage where, obviously I was made in south of Italy, beautiful little place, but how did I manage to change my life so drastically, to move into another country and be successful here. It's unbelievable, how things happen. So it was meant to happen because I didn't choose. I don't even remember making these kind of decisions. I just followed, my path.
When you were sat there at Foggia in Italy, what made you think, I want to leave and go and live in Guildford?
Well, no, nothing. I don't even remember. Yeah, it's just because England was probably the best place to be, London, regarding to, dance teachers and so on. So I thought, that probably would be the best solution for me to go to the top dance teachers. All the other couples from the world, they used to travel to London. So that's it.
Do you ever get bored when you meet celebrities and they're so impressed by you? I mean, of course, the Strictly thing was you were paired with these people, some ridiculous, some brilliant, some funny, some ludicrous, and you had to try and make it work. Did your heart ever sink, Flavia, when they shoved somebody in front of you who you knew were going to be a laughing stock?
Well, I think you live and learn on Strictly. I think initially the first year that you take part, it's all about, obviously you've got your competitive side, which you want to prove, that you can do it. You want to prove, you want to show people what you can do. And it's quite difficult when you have to do that with a celebrity and not, professional dance partner. I think as the years go on, you very quickly learn that it's very, very much based on entertainment. It's very much based, or I believe should be based around the individual celebrity's ability, bringing out the best in them. And sometimes with somebody who is not very good, you can have the most fun, the best rehearsal time, and the audience love it and keep them in because they're entertaining and they're having a good time and they're enjoying it. So you kind of, it takes a while to get your head around that, but that is really how it works. It's not always about the best dancers staying in, really.
It's just fun, and it's a great show, and it's created two phenomenal careers. You're both delicious. Congratulations. The Last Tango continues at the Phoenix Theatre in the West End of London through Saturday the 3rd of December. I'd love to talk to you again, and we'll do a longer chat because you're both incredibly talented. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alex.